I got charges.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of We See Things Differently. It's your boy Steve O here. Got our boy Jay here again, man.
What's happening?
Yeah. We got a few topics that we want to go over with y'all today, man. What you think about Lukas, weight loss journey, man?
I think it's Luca. I, ain't gonna lie, it's Luca. That boy gonna be straight regardless. Whether he's in shape, whether he fat, it's Luca. He's still gonna give everybody a goddamn 50. It's Luca.
I, yeah, I think,
Think about it.
base,
Even if he was
mhm.
skinny, it don't help him defensively because he still drag his feet. Like
But yeah, that's true too. I think, but he
he the
could give a
same
little bit
player.
more.
He the same player.
Yeah, he get to get more on the offensive end, and actually he's able to move. He's not a liability as far as like
Right.
offense. Like he can actually be more into the offense now. Like even though he is an offensive like system type of oriented player, like, he's able to
Mm-hmm.
move around effortlessly. He can make shots look super easy now. But then he can also do, get in his bag defensively. He can learn a thing or two, man, trying to take care of his body. I got a
I feel
question
like
though, man.
defense is an effort thing.
Yeah. So based off what we've seen uh with Luca's, body transformation. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like the earlier years when he started off in the league. Do you think Dallas was wrong for kicking him out?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Listen, let me tell you something. That is a top 5 player. You know what I'm saying? He's very, very young. And he's came in and exceeded expectations. I don't care unless it's Michael Jordan or LeBron. You don't, and I'm talking about young LeBron James. You don't just trade that away. You don't just trade 35 points a game away. You don't just trade him almost averaging a triple double every year. You don't just trade something like that away. You don't. You're never gonna get it back. I don't care the Cooper flag or the Anthony Davis thing, man. That's cool, but bruh, Luca is a top 5 player and cannot be stopped when he's at his full peak. I think it was a dumb trade. I don't. There's no way you can convince me that was a good trade. It's nothing you can say. And I'm all for defense. Everybody know I love defense, but it's nothing you can say that would make that trade make sense to me. Nothing. 24 years old, averaging like 30. Come on, man. That don't make sense.
Understandable. Okay. So from my perspective, man, I'm not gonna lie. I think that uh it was a good move, especially when
Oh,
you're making it for the. Hold on. Let me elaborate. Especially when you're
please
making it for the
do.
team. It's two different sides to the story.
Okay.
All right, but on the flip side, if you have made comments and said things to a said individual like Luca about you can't speak, you're not going to speak on his performance, but you can always try to do things to get and make sure that I'm saying, your body is in the best shape that you'll be able to do the things that's required of you. This is the thing. The team is set, what I'm saying, when the team is looking at you, and you got a boss. Like your boss, like, hey, yo, Luca, I want you or I need you to do X, Y, Z, and you can't do X, Y, Z based off your stature, you know what I'm saying, how you are in the moment. And you've had long talks probably about this. My thing is, look, they needed to change the scenery, and he probably did too. It's the best thing for his
Huh?
evolution right now. It's the best thing for his evolution right now.
He just came off
It's
a
not.
finals appearance.
Uh, Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying they. It's a perfect decision to make. What I'm saying is that based off whatever credentials that they wanted him to have or whatever like they want him to live up to as far as like his body, what he needed to do. Everybody look, oh man, stats, this, stats, that. It's cool. He can get those. He can get those. And whatever level. How do we look with him? All right. As of right now, how do we look with him? You're gonna look better with him than without him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna look better with him. Now, it's at one point or another where okay, we got these complementary pieces, but our go getter, he's not where we need him to be. All right. not physically.
In terms of what? In terms of what?
Making a longer playoff run, like making that long playoff run. And like I said,
He just
like you
came off of
said,
finals.
like, I understand that. But when it comes down to what you're moving forward, you coming off an injury. Okay, he was injured. Coming off from an injury, that's not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, okay, if he continues down this road, okay, Luka, we're going to need you to make certain changes and adjustments. Luka don't make changes and adjustments. All right, they got to make some changes. They got to look at their roster right now, what they got, Luka, Kyrie, and everybody else.
All right,
Do
you
we
gonna make
have,
me
do we
do
have,
this?
yeah, do we have, but did they have, do they have enough to be able to say,
You're
okay,
gonna
we can go get some more
you're gonna make me be
complementary
stat
pieces?
man.
This, you can tell whatever stat story you want. We know that we know that ain't everything. Go ahead.
You're
Go
gonna
ahead.
make me be stat man. Hold on. Yeah, keep
That's fine.
talking. Keep
That's fine.
talking. Yeah, keep
But if
talking.
I'm not saying
Uh huh.
I'm not saying it's the perfect move. You're not gonna make a perfect move. And like I said, you're talking about years to come. All right, years to come. All right, if the owner doesn't see and it's not what his star guy isn't matching, he may not. But I mean, it could be possible he didn't even like Luka. I mean, it could be just as simple as that. It probably could have been a
Mark
management
Cuban
type
love the
of
fuck
thing.
out of
It
Luca.
could have been
All right.
that's Mark
So
Cuban. We talking about somebody else.
the last year when he was on the
Hmm.
Lakers, last 2 years, he's averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists
Hmm.
in both years. In the
Hmm.
last 2 years, he's been with Dallas.
And that's on the heavier side. Yeah.
We trading that. We we know he's gonna be there. You're
Not,
trading him for injury prone Anthony Davis. It's not like if Anthony Davis is here, cool. It makes it a little bit more. He is injury. The nigga nickname is street clothes, brother.
I
Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's a dumbass
wouldn't.
trade. It's a dumb trade.
I wouldn't per se say like,
His first game as a Mavericks, he got hurt.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's for sure. You got injured. Like I said, it's not gonna be a perfect trade, and we may not see what other people see. It could have been just damn right, just out of the arrogance of what I'm saying, being in that position of power, him making that power move. He may have could have not liked the conversation that
I'm
it's a lot, maybe
I'm
a
be
lot more to that.
I'm be respectful. I'm gonna be respectful.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
love Kyrie to death, but they said they traded Luka for defense. You should have traded Kyrie then. I mean, I get it. Kyrie tries, but come on now, he's only 6'2". So if you gonna trade one, I'm just saying it don't make sense.
He
And
injury prone too. Yeah.
maybe this is just me thinking. I think that shit was rigged. I think that whole thing was a setup. That whole trade was a
Yeah,
setup.
yeah.
A
It was
whole nother
underlining
management
factors.
came
Yeah.
in. A whole nother management came in. They made the GM trade Luca, and then when they traded, they talking about, well, we didn't know that the team loved Luca like that. What the hell did you mean you didn't know the
Nah,
team?
yeah. I feel like they knew better than that though. Like I said,
Come
but
on, man.
when it comes down to making a business decision, that's a business move. But I don't think that was too much of a. I don't think that was probably a business decision. I think that's more personal than anything, to be honest.
I ain't gonna
Um,
lie. I know people ain't gonna like this comparison, but that's like the Nuggets trading Jokic. Because Jokic don't play no goddamn defense.
nah, nah,
But
most
that's like them
definitely, yeah,
trading Jokic. That's like them
yeah.
trading
It's like, yeah,
Jokic.
why would you do that? Yeah, why would you go
Why
and
the
do
fuck
that?
would you
And
do that?
yeah, yeah,
Consistent.
yeah,
Consistent.
yeah, yeah,
And you just
yeah.
came back from a finals. Come on, bro. That don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's a tough way to go out, knowing what you did for a team, and then all of a sudden you find yourself on the chopping block.
I'm telling you right now, him
Yeah,
and
that's
Kyrie could have
crazy.
won some. They had a good lineup. If Kyrie was there, they could have won because he had Clay, you PJ Washington, Najee Marshall coming off the bench. There's some solid pieces.
Perfect pieces, and it had to, like I said, look, Luka had every complimentary piece that, like you would say, like a LeBron James. He had every complimentary piece right there.
Right.
The dirty workers, the shooters. He had the same lineup, like nothing different, but a better
I'm
shooter.
glad you
Luka's a better shooter.
I'm glad you brought up LeBron, which brings us to our next topic.
What's that?
Why does LeBron get away with having great teammates opposed from Kobe and Jordan?
I think it's just the it's. I think
Because
that
we
we
always
think
like to
of
talk about, well, Kobe had Shaq or Jordan
yeah.
had Pippen, but this man then had Wade, Kyrie, AD. Let's go on.
I think we give him somewhat. I don't think we give him a pass. I just think that we know what type of caliber player that he is. We're not saying that he's not great. I think that when it comes down to being that dog, what I'm saying, that alpha dog, we know he's not just that. He come in to command presence or something like that, but he's too friendly to do that. Like that dog, a dog don't care if you like him or not. I'm gonna be that dog regardless. But I think
Right.
that we give him more of a pass because of we know he not like that. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
I
He's
bet
friendly.
I beg to differ. I think bro is definitely like that.
You think so?
Man, but hey, this is LeBron goddamn James. This ain't no
Well,
bump.
not, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as far as like being that dog, like he want, he
Yes, he's like that. Yeah, I
he
look at him.
don't,
He's like that. He's like that. He's
he
like
not
that.
gonna come in your face and say, "Hey, you a bum." He not gonna go in nobody's face and just be like, "You a
Man,
bum."
hey man, you seen LeBron talk crazy to KCP and them? That shit was funny as hell. That nigga was like, KCP and them jogging and shit. Go get you a fucking bucket. Nigga Bron be talking crazy.
I mean, but that's not what side we see of him is what I'm saying. We don't see that side, so we don't know. But whenever they show Kobe, the Mikes, the Kobe's, what I'm saying, we see them being a dog to their teammate. We see them dogging them out like you ain't shit, you ain't this, you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Play me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see
Bruh,
LeBron James doing that.
speaking of Kobe wild moments, you seen that Amon Shumpert thing? Amon Shumpert had a great game. Kobe
Oh
smacked him on his ass
yeah,
and was like, "Hey, you had a good night." He proceeded to destroy
yeah,
the hell out of him.
man, yeah.
Oh man, Bean like
Hey,
that,
hey,
bro.
well, hey, we need more of that. Like I don't think a
We
lot of
do,
players go out and they telling people, you know what I'm saying, about said players that they had to actually match up with. But we got this amount of Shumpers in them. They actually go out there and, like, they make their voices known about specific situations.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like other people they may not say anything about that, but you got so many different players. It's just like, man, like they know they got some stories to tell. We'll hear enough stories, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We need some story times from these NBA players, bro. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it be,
I do think LeBron James gets the pass, like I said, man, because it's just how
but
we look at how we look at him.
I'm just saying, you know, Kobe gets flack for, it, but I'm like, hey, Wade was a proven winner before Bron got there.
Most definitely. But that's just a part of Wade's DNA. I'm not saying that LeBron James is not a winner. LeBron James is a hell of a winner. He's a winner. But when it comes down to that DNA, I don't know. I don't know. He ain't got it like the rest of them.
Man, just look up LeBron versus Toronto in the playoffs. You gonna change your mind.
Well, no,
You
man. I
gonna
mean, we
change your
saw
mind.
no, we saw how he swept the Toronto every single time he got to the Eastern Conference. We saw that, bro. Like every single time. No, nobody was
Come
able
on,
to
man.
beat the Cavs when LeBron James was there.
That nigga patted Gill on the chest and said, "You missed this. It's over," and it was dead ass right.
That was true. I
Come
said,
on,
well,
man.
it's not to take away. It's just it's more the
I'm
mentality of the
telling you,
player.
I'm just
It's the
telling you, son.
mentality.
He had all he. I think this is what it is. LeBron has all the skill set. He has he has everything that everybody. I'm not. No, stop. He don't. He has the mentality. He don't have the skill set. That's what I meant. He doesn't have the skill set. He don't.
Yeah, most definitely.
I
That
think
his.
that's why, because like we look at people we be like, yeah, that's tough, and we look at Brown like it's just brute force. I mean, it's still great. Like don't,
Yeah, yeah, it's brute force.
but it's
Nine
like
times out of 10,
it's
he
brute
got a little bit of
force.
finesse to his game. He got a little bit of finesse in there.
Yeah,
Post
yeah, man.
fade, step back. He got a
See,
little
what
finesse
I
in there.
love about him is the IQ. I love his IQ.
Most definitely got
Like
a
I'm
hell of
telling
an
you,
IQ.
I if I was a team, I would have been made LeBron. I would have made LeBron my point guard. It, I would have made him my point guard.
And speaking of that, do you think that he would have been better at point guard? Like if it had been like at 6'8" point guard instead of just
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, I
I,
got another question. Do you
because
think
he's in his natural
that
habitat.
okay? Do you think he'd face more scrutiny as far as being compared to Magic Johnson at that point?
No, because he was basically compared to Magic right off the rip. Him and Jordan. They said if Magic and Jordan had a kid, that was LeBron. But I think
Yeah,
him being at point guard would have been easy. It would have like he already couldn't be stopped now. Now imagine him at point.
he being mismatched with a lot of people, and
And
people being a mismatch. He's a constant mismatch at that
and
point.
in his prime, so the Miami, the early Cleveland, he could move with anybody. He could move with
Yeah,
anybody. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. I learned to appreciate dude, man. I did.
no,
I did.
man,
It took a
most
while for
definitely.
me to. Now he still ain't my goddamn goat. That shit is
No,
crazy.
no, that
Hell
ain't my
no.
guy. Yeah, I'm not
Hey,
picking LeBron, but like I say,
it's
even on the last
the
episode, look,
ball guy that wears
give him his
23.
credit. Yeah,
Speaking
give him his
speaking of
credit, man.
speaking of giving credit, we gotta give credit to the GOAT. I feel like enough people don't do this, especially people around our age. Especially people our age. So
Almost definitely.
everybody that's in that top five list has played a good amount of years, right?
Hmm.
I think Jordan, how many years Jordan played? What, 12? How many years? No, like 12, 15? How many?
15,
15
15.
years.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, man, bro.
yeah. I mean, that's a hell of a career.
And still got 30K.
Yeah, still got 30K.
So every year you guarantee getting 2,000 points pretty much. Brother,
Yeah, yeah.
he came
You gotta
into this. This is what people.
basically doubling the numbers, where he's
This
doubling the numbers when he
this
came.
is what people don't know. Jordan has anybody that knows basketball knows that Jordan has two separate careers. He has the one where he was flying in the air.
Yeah,
So
Air
what,
Jordan, you got
84 to
Air Jordan.
91?
Yeah,
84 to
you got Air
91.
Jordan.
Just,
Mm-hmm.
just I'm talking about just flying. Then came back, redefined his game. This is what I'm saying. This is I've been making this point to everybody.
Hmm.
Michael Jordan is a prime example of how we think the older guys didn't have that skill set, they would have evolved.
Yeah, but that's what
Jordan,
people not understanding. Yeah, most people
yes,
not understanding.
Jordan,
They're not looking at that.
Jordan evolved. He has 30 something thousand points, and this is barely taking a three.
Yeah, I think he got 32,000 plus points.
Come on, and he's barely taking a three.
Hmm.
He's barely taking the three. 40 years old, still averaging 20. Now, shout out to Braun, because Braun doing it too. But I'm talking about like he didn't have the technology or sports medicine or nothing that LeBron has. 20 years
Yeah.
old, this nigga smoking a
Mm, a
cigar.
cigar. Yeah.
And did y'all know that he was playing on one leg? Like they had to give him shots before every game is still going out there and giving y'all 20.
That's wild. That's fucking wild. Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. I think when it comes down to that whole this little goat debate or whatever, it's look, we gotta just respect both players, man. The people gotta learn how to give respect without trying to, what I'm saying, discredit another player. Looking at LeBron James, he always played the game the right way. Michael Jordan, he did play the right way too, but he didn't always have the help too. So I feel like we just gotta give it credit where it's due, man. From here on out, especially the younger crowd. All they see is LeBron and how he plays the game, and I guess that's, like I said, that's how the game's supposed to be played. Make the right
Absolutely, man.
reads,
Absolutely.
make the right read. Like we
Like I
can't
say,
stop on
man.
him. We can't stop on him for that, bro.
Like I say, man, it's all about preference. It's about preference.
Most definitely.
And really, man, I just it's like Michael Jordan is the definition of basketball being art. Like the post fade, him being so iconic, him flying through the air, when you see the Bulls jersey, you think of Michael Jordan. You think of NBA, you think of Michael Jordan.
Most
At
definitely.
one point in life, it was a question on who was the bigger MJ, Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson. That is crazy.
Yeah,
And
you gotta have some star power.
yeah, and I want to say this, man. Respect everybody, but
That's it. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that Michael Jordan got to go all the way across overseas just to get the love that I think as a basketball player he should have.
Yeah.
Like you new kids, y'all a little disrespectful with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see, because it's gonna one day it's gonna be a person in question that's gonna
Oh
surpass
man.
LeBron. And
Oh
y'all
yeah,
gonna see
most
how we
definitely.
felt about Jordan.
Oh yeah. I mean, and I feel like people still gonna feel that same way about Jordan, even when he didn't go. Like I
Yeah,
said, the thing about Jordan that he don't press the issue. He never presses the issue. He respects and he minds the game.
yeah,
Like
bro.
it's so much. Yeah, like LeBron James said, podcast. He minds the game. He just minds the game, but
Man, one
realistically minds the game, bro.
one thing he said that I totally agree with. He said Michael Jordan and Bean to a degree said this. They said it's not fair to say I'm or somebody else is better than one another when they never got the chance to play against each other.
Yeah,
And he said you gotta show respect and for the people that paid away for you. You know, I ain't gonna lie,
that's
y'all
it.
love LeBron. Ask LeBron who his favorite and who his GOAT was before he said that shit. Ask him.
Don't
Ask
let him.
Kobe.
Don't let him. Hey, don't lie and let him tell you that
Yeah,
it was just magic.
God
Cause
rest
Jordan
his
was
soul.
in there.
God rest his soul. If Kobe was still here, we could ask him. He gonna say everybody know the man was Michael Jordan, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. This is how I know Michael Jordan will forever be the GOAT. You get killed over his shoes. You don't get killed over no damn bronze.
Nah, man, yeah, bro, you can
He
have them
kill
hoes.
you over some Jordans.
You see some Fowler Browns, hey, them hard. When them
Yeah,
come out, then what you gonna hear? Them hard when them come out.
yeah.
Yeah, them straight. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you ain't getting. Yeah, you want the flu games, them flints? You want them Concords, them Gammas? Yeah, yeah. But he gonna come out your pocket
Run it,
for it. Like for real, he gonna try to get them
man.
from you.
Run it.
Yeah, bro.
Come
I
on.
ain't trying to get you. But I mean, hey, and that's just a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? Like they look on the court. I'm always pick Jordan, but when it come down to
Yeah,
like
I'm
off the
on
court,
Jordan guy.
LeBron has made moves. I don't care how smart he is politically. He's took a
Mhm.
stand to where where Michael Jordan wouldn't.
Right.
He may not be as smart. Like I think that if Jordan would have took that route, things would be a whole lot further. But I think that it's a complicated world. If it was a such thing as a perfect world, Michael Jordan would be the best. You know what I'm saying? Person outside of basketball to ever be able to create anything for the black community. I'm not gonna lie, like he'd be at the forefront of that. Now I give it to LeBron because he has stepped out and he has done things and created certain things. And Jordan probably has too, but at the same point in time, like LeBron has took the forefront and like ran with it. You know what I'm saying? He turned that bitch to a track meet. So
Hmm.
I give it to him, man. I give it to him. I said, man, just respect all the players, bro. Keep it moving.
I'm gonna also say this too.
Mm-hmm.
I think a person when we talk about scoring and stuff, I've been seeing a lot of hatred on this man name. Can we please respect the goddamn Durantula? Can we please respect KD? Can we please
You got
respect the Slim
you got
Reaper?
you got any disrespect towards
Come on,
KD, bro?
man.
You got a problem with. You should have a problem with everybody.
You don't like
KD should
basketball, bro. You don't like basketball.
K KD should be a household name for efficiency. Like
Come on, man. And I'm
like
talking about,
he,
bro. They said last year was a bad year for him. He averaged 27. What are we talking about? What
you
are
want
we
to look at
talking about?
anything like we. All right, you want to keep pushing the goalposts of stats and numbers. All right, let's talk about who did what in less amount of time and with less shots. KD,
Yeah.
who did less? Who did less?
Did you
You know
know
what I'm saying? Who you know what I'm
he's
saying? Who
solely
took less shots?
he's about to pass two greats on the all time list? And I'm talking about
Oh
two of
yeah.
like some of this year. He's
Mm-hmm.
about to pass them.
Yeah.
He's about to pass them.
Taking less shots. Taking less
Keep
shots.
in mind, he's injured. So it's not like LeBron where LeBron is and there's no shot LeBron, but it's not like LeBron where he's just scoring, like always healthy. KD's
Oh yeah,
is hurt. Like he's missing time. He's hurt, and he's
yeah.
still, bro. KD's gonna end up top three. All I don't think people know how crazy that is. Just like he's been injured a lot.
I see. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When you think KD going in, man, I see KD playing till at least about 45, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I say
I
to
see.
about
I see
41.
K.
I say about 41,
I said, but I can about 44, 45. I mean, because
and
he's
he's
a
going
student of the
to
game.
absolutely he gonna end up being number two. I don't see him passing LeBron all time, but he's gonna be number two all time. He's gonna be number two all time.
I would say based on how efficient he stays, we'll see him get to number two or probably even that number one spot.
Speaking of number one spot, is a former point guard that we used to always talk about. He's recently come out and said he don't plan on retiring no time soon, and that is Steph Curry. What you
Steph
think about that?
Curry.
What you think about
Um,
that, man?
I think I think it shows, his appreciation for the game. To be honest, him being able to transform a whole basketball culture. What I'm saying, over 5 6 years, or I said within a decade. Him being able to do it, nobody can do it better. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody want to shoot because of the man. He can't sell no shoes like everybody else. This ain't hurt no numbers, but he can show no shit like sell tickets, jerseys, and whatever else. So I mean, I give respect to him being able to hone his craft and be a real student of the game to be able to say, you know what, I ain't got to play above the rim. He never had to play above the rim, but I can still shoot, and that's all he got to do is still shoot. So
Do
he can
you
still be in the NBA. He can be in the NBA till he about 45 plus if he wanted to, but I don't see him dragging it out that long.
do you think he could win another one? Because I'm under the impression that he has to leave Golden State for him to win another one.
I think within that, I think at this point, Steph Curry wouldn't want to go anywhere else. I think his career is said and done for, just like LeBron's was. I think what he's gonna finish out here.
Mm-hmm.
There are no moves to make. There's no. I mean, if they get a team around him again, cool. If not, you know what I'm saying. Like Steph Curry's loyal, man. He playing for what he playing for. He playing for the love of the game. Yeah, of course everybody want to win championships, but I think that at this point, like he's just riding it out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he riding it out. He riding it out. What do you think, bro? What do you think about
Uh, he's a great point guard, man. I don't want to get killed for this. You know what? Fuck it. We have controversy. I think it's a little bit overrated. I do. Um, for the
it?
simple
And
fact
elaborate
is,
in what area? Yeah, and what makes him overrated?
because I feel like everything like he has to have a great team around him. I mean, everybody do it. Yeah, I get it. So, but it's just I'm just used to seeing like LeBron, KD, Kawhi like work more, or James Harden for a good example. Can do more with less. And Curry gotta have. Uh, I've seen him. He's like calling him the greatest point guard of all time. I feel like that's disrespectful to Magic because Magic actually played point guard. He wasn't masquerading as a point guard. Like Curry's a combo guard. You know, um, he's definitely the greatest shooter of all time. You're not gonna get no pushback from me.
You
Absolutely
think
not.
you think him being um I would say, do you think that Steph Curry would be the same if he was labeled as a shooting guard, as far as like what he do? Do you think he'd
He wouldn't get
would
as
it
much.
be?
He wouldn't get as much praise. He wouldn't
You don't think so?
because you got to think you putting him in the likes of Braun. I mean not Braun. I'm sorry. Jordan and Kobe,
Cold.
D Wade.
But you can do that though. Like, you can do that. Like that will be respect. Like I think said
I,
you could do that to Steph.
yeah, but if I'm Steph, I'm like, nah, nigga, put me in a point guard where I know, I compete with them. I got a better chance to be with the top.
I
Um,
mean, even the careers, even the set years. Like I mean,
I
I,
think
I
he's
would,
the
yeah.
I think he's the best combo guard of all time. Him, AI. Kai and James Harden. Personally, if we talk about like just a player, I think James Harden is better. It's a hot take. I think James Harden is better. But when it comes to like team wise and accolades stuff, yes, Curry blowing him and Kai out the water.
All right. Okay. So
Allen
I'm.
Iverson just ain't had no damn help.
Oh, for sure.
So I
But
can't do him like that.
you said that you think that Harden is better than Steph Curry.
Yes. Yes.
I think Harden is more creative than Steph Curry.
But let me elaborate. Let me elaborate. Because Harden knows how to actually run a goddamn offense. Not saying like Curry just, but I'm saying this is something that Harden actually does. Like he could run a whole offense. He's done it plenty of times.
Well,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
I would
He
say
could
give.
work more with less.
I would say giving off because we can't say that. Okay, all right, we're gonna hit that point too. I would say Curry. I'm picking Curry. All right, Curry is a system player. Look. I ain't gonna say James Harden isn't a system because James Harden says he is a system. That's how he looks at it. So he regards himself as a system. I'm a system. You know what I'm saying? That's how he looks at himself. But then the last chip that Curry
Rightfully
won,
so.
he won. Yeah, he won with less, so he can win with less. And we can't say
Come
most for
on
this
now.
generation of
Come
talent.
on
Now,
now.
let me finish. You can't say most for this generation, of talent that's in the talent pool now because you got, like I said, you got Kawhi. You got Kawhi. You got Curry. Like not many people. Not saying that they didn't have great teams. I'm saying that they won with what was unexpected. Like they weren't expected to win. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't expect Steph to win that finals against the Celtics. You didn't expect that Toronto team to win. Like you wouldn't expect that. But at the end of the day, that's what happened. Like you wouldn't expect that at all.
Skip.
I, I,
I'm
I'm
talking
I'm
about,
going off. I'm going off just the respect of them being able to do more
I
with
feel like
less.
he's a better player.
Oh,
I feel like
you talking about Kawhi?
yeah. I feel like at depth. Now that, yeah. If they both at their peak, give me Kawhi all day. They're gonna lock up your
Oh,
best defender and mid range you to death.
yeah, yeah. I don't mind that. But when it comes down to that, yeah, I put Kawhi with them with in the step with Kobe and them. I put them in the same conversation because the loyalty and them wanting to be able to like the ability to win within said system. Like they can win within a system. Like
So that's your reason for him being over Harden.
no, I said no. I think Harden. Truthfully, I think Harden is a better player. He's more creative. He's a better player
That's all I
as
was saying.
far
I'm
as
not saying he's
as
like,
and as far if it was a solo act. We don't
yeah,
know.
that's
We
what I'm
can't
saying.
say no. We can't say the same for Steph because we don't know how Steph is solo. We can't see that's where we
I'm looking
hypothetically
at it
speak.
now.
What I'm saying is that's how we hypothetically. Okay, now you're looking at it now, but at the same point of time, James Harden has molded his career into being a one man band. He's went certain places and tried to make things work, and it just hasn't worked out. You know what I'm saying? The way he wanted them to. You
I think
know what
we're
I'm saying?
missing
But
the biggest point with Harden. I'm gonna be very real about Harden. He don't too much show up in the playoffs. That's one of his biggest problems. He doesn't show up in the playoffs.
oh, should we? Okay, so since a lot of people want to have the conversation about what I'm saying, should we hold that against him because his opportunities don't precede him to be always at the best.
Yes, I hold it against him.
I'm saying
That's,
should we as NBA fans should we hold
As
that
a
against him?
as a player, no. But as like if we ranking that's for me, that right there is why he can't pass Dwayne Wade for me. That right there. But I think Harden's peak is better than Dwayne Wade. But Dwayne Wade plays both ends, and Dwayne Wade can win you something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, most
That's
definitely. Yeah, Dwayne Wade is a for sure winner.
so I think that's the only thing for me that. But Harden, man, this dude like he can be your point. He knows how to take us. This is what I don't think he knows how to take a step back.
Do you think that? All right. So,
He was
would you think?
arguably the
Would you
third
say?
option and still like, bro, amazing.
Would you say that cost him as far as his career? So, say for instance, uh, Houston, did the same thing, hypothetically speaking, the same thing that Dallas did with Luka. Do you think that Harden would have been come out and evolved better if he had met a situation like that where he wasn't supremely valued? Do you think he would have came out better?
No, I think he would have still been Harden. I think Harden went wrong. And let me say this, man. It's never a wrong thing to bet on yourself. So let me just say, that's never bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should have tried to win something with KD and Russ. They had something very special. I think he should have tried to, you know, take one to the chin, get your ring, man, and then go showcase yourself.
But it's his evolution, though. That was a part of his evolution. You can't.
I understand. That's why it's never like it's no wrong answer to what he did. But I'm just saying
Mm,
I would have tried to stay and get that damn ring.
almost definitely. But yeah, you can't speak for KD because KD was, yeah, KD was still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still there. So you can't really take away from them. You
And
can't knock them.
and this is what I would have did because James Harden showed flashes of him being a good passer before. I would have put Harden as the point guard and moved Russ down to shooting guard. That way the
That would
ball
have
wouldn't
been
have been in Russ' hands that much.
that would have been the best move yet.
Yeah, I'm
If
trying to
if
tell you.
you if you would have took the ball away from Russ and at that moment
Mm-hmm.
it would have humbled Russ enough to be able to see the likes of they could have valued, you know,
And
Harden over Russ
Russ
at
is
that
big
point.
enough to play versus guard, shooting guard. So you know what I'm
Almost
saying?
definitely. Yeah,
And
he
that
big
gives
guy.
him a chance to be free and not hurt the team because the ball is mostly in who? James Harden hand. James Harden
Hmm.
is a great decision maker.
Yeah, bro. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. But I think that's why he bet on himself, bro. They got to make their money. You know how it go.
Oh, yeah.
You know how it go. Uh, so this summer, man, we got Wemby working out with KG. Do you think that's going to impact him? How do you think that impacts him physically and mentally?
Physically, he's still Wemby. 7'5" block man. Um, I think it's gonna help him more on the mentality wise. You know, not saying Wemby not a dog, but you getting advice and you talking to like the biggest dog. Like
Hmm.
not only that, you training with. I'm not gonna say he was the first, but like KG was a damn unicorn. And I ain't gonna lie, I always knew KG was good at mid-range defense. I ain't know how good of a passer he was. KG has multiple years where he's averaging 5 or 6 assists. Not saying that's gonna pass over to Wemby, but I'm saying like KG, man, like it's good to get that, like hear from someone like that because he's gonna always tell you the truth and he's not gonna sugarcoat it. I think that's what more of the young hoopers need.
Okay. Somebody kind of tell them the truth
Yeah,
at some point or another. Yeah.
yeah. You know, talk shit to him. Talk shit to him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we all know KD gonna talk. KG gonna talk some shit.
Almost definitely, bro. I think well, I feel like uh him working out with KG is gonna impact him a whole lot, especially physically. The way he approaches the game, he can be ferocious on defense. He learns that ferocity. As far as how being able how to kind of how do you say uh you you would say express himself.
Okay.
He'll find that way of expressing himself on the court in a way where you don't give a damn about what nobody think about you, what anybody say about you. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be able to learn from somebody who gave. I feel like KG gave his all to the game. Uh, like he took all he could from it. He gave back what he could, and I feel like he's finally able to give back. Because you don't hear about people working out with KG. To work out with KG, you got to be something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people think? Like, this dude was talking to himself. He's talking to the stanchion pad. Banging his head on the stanchion pad. Like, it's a certain type of energy KG brings.
And
So
told
when it comes,
Carmelo his wife
Mhm.
tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Hey, Lala, fine ass. She probably do taste like that. Oh, motherfucker.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, just I mean, yeah, to learn from something like that, man, you wonder what he could be able to teach because you know people thinking that the mid range game is dead, and you saw
Yep.
Wemby taking a lot of 3-pointers the first couple of
I think
years.
at one point he was taking like 12 a game,
Like,
bro.
come on, bro, this ain't Euro ball.
And
This
I'm
ain't
gonna go
Euro
ahead and say
ball.
this too, man. I know this is my episode to show appreciation to everybody we talking about.
Almost
Hey,
there.
out of every power forward, KG has the highest peak out of it, higher than Tim Duncan. KG got the highest peak out of any power forward to play the game. Go
I
ahead, brother.
told you I'm picking KG. I told you.
Yeah,
I
he got
told you
the
I'm picking
highest.
KG.
Hey, everybody know I love Tim Duncan in my top five. He got a higher peak than Tim Duncan. He got a higher
Oh
peak than Dirk. Everybody know I love Dirk. He got a higher. Hey, Giannis is not fucking with KG. Okay.
no, most definitely not on the level of mentally. I'm not saying Giannis is a weak player mentally. Like, I think he's one of the stronger mentally available players in the league in today's game. I feel like
Oh
he's
yeah,
mentally tough. I feel like
absolutely,
he has a
absolutely.
really good mind on him. He got a
And
really good head on his shoulders.
and everybody keeps saying he needed to. I'm gonna be real with you. He could still like knock down a couple threes. What he doing now? If he just need a mid. I don't think mid range is a lost art. It's so many things you can do with a mid range, and let's be real. Like nobody's guarding a mid range because they're not expecting it. It's a lost art. So shout out to
I
the ones that still use it. You got to
I
think
would say
every. Sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Every supreme mid range shoot. I mean, every supreme mid range shooter was a great scorer. Everyone. Every great scorer was a great mid range shooter. Carmelo, KD, Michael Jordan, Kobe. List goes on. Chris Paul. Every good scorer was a mid range assassin. AI.
Mhm.
Let's go on and on. Go ahead,
the
brother.
the
My fault.
ability, yeah. I know, no, I agree. The ability to shoot off the dribble is always kind of for players that were very talented as far as like in the scoring area. But one thing about Giannis, man, Giannis had a really nice looking jump shot before he got into the bodybuilder aspect of it all, making his body bigger.
You think that's what it was?
I for sure. Yes, I think that's what they changed the mechanics of his jumper because he had a really nice looking shot. If you look at some of Giannis's old, you know what I'm saying,
I'm gonna have to go
even
back and look.
clips. Yeah, look at some of Giannis's old clips when he, what I'm saying, got to the Bucks first off. He was
Mm-hmm.
still dunking on stuff. He still had the move set. He was probably even a little bit quicker. The thing is, all you did was add the body to it. They added the body to it, which gave him more of a presence. They feared that Giannis didn't have enough presence, and that's why I think it cost him in the shooting field because they wanted to play Giannis at I feel like a bigger position like power forward, small forward. They wanted to play him at that position. They could have played him at small forward, just where he was, because you got to think about it. When they had got there, they had what Greg Monroe with him. They had
Mm-hmm.
some substantial bigs. Then had some people to play the four. So I think they were looking at a scope and maybe even how he looked at himself and based on his body type and how he grew or how he he bulked up. They kind of looked at okay, he kind of like LeBron James. Like now since he started dominant in that sort of fashion, they kind of looked at him and they changed the trajectory of his game, the path, his evolution changed when his body changed. But
They call
I
him the
feel like he
modern
could have
day
been a
Shaq.
knockdown shooter. Hmm.
They call him the modern day Shaq.
Now they do, yeah, because how dominant he is. But I think that they took away from his game, making him as dominant. That's one thing that you can't change. You can't change skill because he has skill because he learned from even Hakeem, and he put those moves to work. That's
Well,
something
if
that some
we
people
say
get.
he
That's
got
some,
skills, we gotta say Braun got
hey,
skills.
but no, but he has developed a certain. And even LeBron has learned some moves. You know what I'm saying? Like he's learned some moves over the years. Like not saying that they're perfect, but you know what I'm saying? He's incorporated a sense of, skill footwork in his practice. You know what I'm saying? He's done something. He ain't just done nothing, but he's done something. You can tell in his game and how he's able to get, you know what I'm saying? He has available shots. So I think when it comes down to, Giannis, I think that him bulking his body up and maxing his body out is really what cost him in the long run from being that skilled guy because he was built just like, probably even longer than KD. He's on the same scale as KD, literally on the same scale, like length, body, speed. He had footwork already. Like he looked like a promising skilled player, but it changed the trajectory. You know what I'm saying? I guess when they got in the lab with him. So to be honest, I think that's what changed it. But KG, back to KG, yeah, for sure. Wemby, I think he's gonna come in a
He
whole
got
lot
him
more
on.
confident. I think it's more the confidence, the presence of confidence should
Mm-hmm.
should ooze from him a little bit at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think he kind of worried about his size a little bit, a whole lot. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's self-conscious up there. I don't think he's mentally available. So him training with KG, then get that kind of that I don't give a fuck about what you think about me kind of aspect. You know what I'm saying? I think he needed that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I see. I see. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go back and look at that Giannis thing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
most
got me
definitely,
thinking
bro,
now,
most
boy. You got me
definitely.
thinking.
Because my thing is the ceilings for people like for players always tend to change based off of who they're around. Now, if your front office says we think of you as this is what you're gonna build your body into. You're gonna look at this as okay, I'm in a LeBron James type of situation. Or y'all may be in a a whoever said situation. You're gonna look at that at a specific scope. But like, okay, I have to build my body into this. I have to manage around this now. Like this is what the team requires of me compared to the free form freelancing. I could take a jump shot here. I could take. He had a more free form of a game first coming in, but they wanted results out of Giannis. And the biggest thing they could do, okay, he is already athletic, and his athleticism stood prone over everything else that he did. So that's why they made him a bigger, bulkier, more dominant player compared to the more finesse, skillful player he should have been. They took that away from him, to be honest. And they changed his jump shot mechanics because he got those real broad shoulders now. At first, he wasn't like that. Like I said, he was built like KD. He could kind of move a little bit. And now you got this extra mass on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't bend in certain areas. Now your body can't contort your body all type of ways like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that
Speaking
shit
of
no more.
speaking of KD, what you think is the best version of him? What was the best version of him?
I think I think the best version of him came from when he played with my OKC Thunder. When he played for the Thunder,
Man,
I think that was the best version of him. But
honestly,
I think the most complete version of him is when he played with the Warriors. When he understood the game, he saw things differently when playing
but
with the
that's what
Warriors.
he wanted. That's why he left. That's what he wanted.
The the system, it's the system
He wanted
in which
stability.
basketball, yeah, the system in which basketball was formed around. It didn't have to go straight through him. He knew that already playing with Russ. It's just about when he got over to California, he got to Golden State, he was able to see the different light of how they ran shit, how things ran. Like, oh, this how y'all run shit here? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like how we play 2K. Like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, hey, this how y'all run shit here? So we all can eat? Oh, yeah, most definitely. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. He just saw things for what they were compared to playing with somebody who had to be on the ball dominant. And, he running a certain thing a certain way. Now we're creating for each other. I mean, they had some good years, bro. Him and Russ had amazing years. But
Mm-hmm.
and it's a shame they didn't win. They couldn't win together. They couldn't win
Man.
together. Yeah, it's a shame.
Before I say what I gotta say, y'all go to YouTube, type in Kevin Durant handles OKC. Your mouth is gonna drop. You gonna be like, God damn.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
um,
League expansion. What do you? How do you feel about league expansion? If they were to expand teams out or add teams to the league, what placement? What do you think the placement should be
I think
for said league?
I think two off the top of my head, two teams that will have to go to the East that I think should go to the East is definitely the Pelicans and the Grizzlies because they're more East. They're more East. You know,
You think they should move? Yeah, if they're to move, yeah, they should move
yeah,
over to
the
the east.
Pelicans and the Grizzlies, they should definitely move east. I mean, I think the Pelicans was once the East, like the franchise. I think they once was the East or played in the East. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
should
think they
be.
should. Yeah, hmm
Yeah, they should be the East, man. They should be,
and they should
and
they should expand two teams to the west.
yeah, and I think Las Vegas should definitely get a team. Yeah,
That's the idea. That's the actual landing spot. So landing spots originally for the said teams are Seattle, Vegas, and Mexico City. That's what's like.
but
If any, that's the best bet. Seattle,
I'm gonna be
Vegas,
real with
and
you.
Mexico City.
I'm not
Hmm.
at Mexico City. I don't think they. I don't. Nobody's gonna
Well,
be.
I guess they're just trying to draw more fans in. I don't I don't I don't
I
I don't understand. Yeah.
I get it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, niggas don't want to go there. Niggas don't even want to go to Toronto. I'd rather go to Toronto than Mexico City. But
Me, what would be
I
your personal
really,
picks?
huh?
If what would be your personal picks for a said NBA team say they want to expand, the NBA league want to expand? What would be your city picks or your state or city picks? What would you think a landing spot for a team would be?
Seattle got
At
to get
least
the
two.
Supersonics on his back, man. They got to.
Yeah.
They had like that's such a great that team. I ain't gonna lie, that team has had a loyal fan base, and Seattle is a sports team. Like they got a baseball team, they got a football team.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so based out of those places, I think that the best fits would be places where they got a football team, hockey team, and then say they need a basketball team, something like that. So I'm gonna give you my picks. So I think
Definitely
Vegas,
Vegas.
like Vegas would be
Mhm.
perfect. I think I'm
Say some
rooting for
dumb shit
myself,
like
but if
Connecticut.
if hey, if they would do Nashville, because we got hockey, we got
Hell
football,
no,
we need a basketball team, bro.
man.
Yes, bro. That makes too much
Hell
sense, bro.
no.
It's
Hold on.
bro.
Since we talking about teams, hey, Utah
Memphis
Jazz.
ain't bro. Memphis ain't even the fucking capital of fucking Tennessee, and they got
But
a goddamn team. The fuck y'all doing over there? Bring
since
them to
we
Nashville.
since we talking about teams, Utah Jazz, give my team back they fucking name. That shit don't make no damn Utah Jazz. No, there ain't no damn Jazz in Utah, nigga. It should be New Orleans Jazz. Give us our shit back. You know,
Like that would be cold.
man, we was the
Yeah,
New
New
Orleans
Orleans
Jazz.
Jazz.
Come
Yeah,
on, man, that make
yeah,
way
New Orleans
more
Jazz.
sense, bro.
That'd be
Give
cold.
my team back they goddamn name. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah, that would be
Vegas
cold.
and Seattle, those would be my top two,
Vegas,
which
Seattle.
will make the Pelicans and Memphis go to the East.
You heard it first. Vegas, Seattle, and Nashville. I don't care what nobody talking about.
I
We
don't know
got
about
we got
that.
foot. We got the Titans.
I think New
All right.
Jersey should get their shit back first.
No, they ain't never getting Brooklyn back. You heard it from Jay-Z. They ain't never getting the Nets back.
But
Jay-Z said it first.
man,
So yeah, Seattle, Nashville, Vegas. Some call it
no,
Vegas.
no, Seattle, Vegas, New Jersey.
No, bro, we not going back over Jersey, bro. They're not. We not. No, bro, we're not
Yes,
going back over there. They're not going back over there.
I'm
Like
trying to think of what team, like what city, and what's like that has like a real sports fan base and don't have a basketball team. It's kind of hard,
Nashville. I'm trying to tell you.
man. Fuck y'all.
I'm trying to tell you. Nashville need a team, bro.
That nigga
I'm
not
trying
even
to
from
tell
that.
y'all.
So he
Nashville
from where
need
that
that.
nasty ass nigga Isaiah Rashad from. That's where he from.
That
Yeah,
nigga, bro. That
yeah,
bro. Man,
yeah,
bro. It's not the same, bro.
yeah.
You said Nashville, bro. I traveled to Nashville to go see a game, bro. Yeah, man. But I got one more thing. So
What's up?
okay, so rumor is, or the plans are, when LeBron James does leave the game of basketball, he's like trying to set up to where,
He could buy
uh,
the Vegas team.
no, he wants to be, but I don't think they're gonna let him in. All right, so
Why not?
I think he's just not sitting at that table.
I feel like that team gonna cost a lot of
They
fucking
not look.
money.
Hear me out. They're not gonna let him sit at that table. Okay, I'm not saying he ain't helped the league out,
He's gonna
but
be a
when
majority owner.
uh-uh. See, they're not gonna do that. So I think what he's gonna have to do, he's gonna have to compete with the NBA somehow. Like I said before on our
Man, I
earlier
start his own league.
cast, I think he's gonna try to start his own league, but the way to get people in is gonna have to be a little bit different. All right, because you got to win people over from actually going to the NBA. So they said something about, it's like he's trying to compete overseas. So he's gonna have a set team. He's gonna try to compete overseas compared to it being like just your local USA basketball. And I think he onto something. Um,
Good luck.
because right now, like I told you, the NBA right now is at a weeks to have a weak spot, and and the younger generation, they love LeBron. Um, but that's a different ball game you're getting into as far as you know trying to start something of that magnitude without the right people in place. That's a whole different ball game. You're not just the owner of any team; like you are the owner of a said. You know, you're the face. You're the face of this. A league that you're trying to like start. That's something totally different. It don't get more big dog than that. That's big dog status. You ain't gotta play basketball no more. At that point, he is the face of basketball in his own way, and he could be probably like that. That's the goat over there. So I get to him.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, dude be getting mad when you don't call him the GOAT. He get mad, boy.
Well, that's fine, man.
Stephen A.
Um,
Smith got that nigga number 2 and he be throwing fits about him.
yeah, Stephen A. Man, look, hey Stephen A. You already said it, man. He don't like Brady. He don't like Brady no more, man.
And
He
he
good. He
said it.
good on. Hey, he said it like this. How I said it on work. Hey, bro, we ain't gotta do this.
Man, but
We not.
I ain't gonna lie
We
though.
not gotta do this.
I don't like his take about Kobe and like Bron. He puts Kobe lower than Bron and them because Kobe had Shaq. That ain't like that that ain't fair. That ain't
He
fair, bro.
didn't. He didn't choose. He didn't choose said career, bro. Like that's one thing you can't say about anybody. Like nobody just handpicks their career. We can't say that for everybody.
He
But
came off the bench the first 2 years, bro.
yeah, we can't. But he didn't. He didn't. He didn't ask for them to go get Shaq. They went and got Shaq because they saw potential in him. Even at that, he wasn't even ready as a player yet. But they still had to put him out there. So the potential value of what they were trying to create, it came into fruition. It was able to happen. They made it work. So yeah, Stephen A. saying that. I mean, that's just his take, bro. Respect to his take. That's his take. It is what it is.
Man,
Nobody handpicked their careers.
I'm
Like
gonna tell
he
you
can't
something I
hand
like.
like he couldn't handpick his hairline. Like he couldn't do that shit. He couldn't just go out here. Oh, bro, so I went out there. I got that. I got that 5 6 finger that hand. I just wanted that. No, bro, you don't pick that, bro. It's just how it comes to play, bro. Like, come on now. All the ball people know that shit. Ball nigga stand up.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah, of course you stand now. All they curly hair bitch.
My fro looking like Norbit shit.
No. no. No, but in all sincerity, man, like I think what we're about to see, as far as in a sense of basketball, we're gonna start to see a lot. It's going to become very controversial in the upcoming years. I say in the next decade. In the next decade, with changing hands as far as like you talking about league expansion for NBA. You're talking about LeBron trying to start up something. I mean, you're gonna see something crazy. Like you're gonna see something crazy because you got to think about it. If if LeBron could ever, if he does, if he's able to start this league and it takes off to the point where, yeah, you're gonna look at the NBA differently. You know what I'm saying? So being and looked at in like NBA wise, like yeah, like I said, it's a different beast, but it's gonna change. Like things about to change the next, I say, 10 years, bro. It's gonna look mighty funny. Scary hours is really finna start, especially for the
Yeah,
league, man. Especially for the league.
I'm excited
It's
though.
it's a lot of basketball out here. I mean, and that's all it has to say. Like Ice Cube started up his league. It's a lot of basketball to be played, bro. And that's what people really don't understand. It's a lot of basketball to be played. So trying to get the money and the talent together is one thing. Scouts, like I said, it's a whole nine, man. It's a lot of money involved in trying to do something of that magnitude. A lot of money involved, for sure. But man, thanks, thanks to everybody coming through again, watching again. So we see things differently, man. Jay, you got anything you want to go out the door with, man?
Yeah, I do actually. Michael Jordan, the goddamn GOAT. Yeah, I said it. I subscribe with your bald honey bun eating ass. Please. Fuck
No, man,
y'all
please
think different, nigga.
subscribe to the video, man, for new content coming to you guys soon, man. We really do appreciate for everybody who's sat back and watched our videos.
We're also gonna try to start pumping out more episodes.
Yeah, for sure, man. Life
We've been
can get a little
slacking
bit
lately.
busy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been
life can get a
slacking
little bit
lately.
busy. But people know life go on, man. We got to play.
Oh look, who's this? All right.
But all right, y'all. Till next time.
Peace.
Peace.